Welcome back to the Mancave
Welcome
Podcast.
the fuck back to the Mancave Podcast.
Please
no
be
more
sure.
history lessons, right? No more Zimbabwe did this over there with Kunta Kinte. February's over. I got free range. It's cool. We good to go.
We didn't cover one black civilization.
I'm actually surprised.
So I don't know why you're even saying
Why did you
that.
avoid that?
Because I know people like you are going to be in the comments.
But it was
Here
February.
we go. Another black history lesson.
You guys can't get enough, huh?
Yeah.
Teaching us about our sins. Okay.
Before you do that, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, if you click the video, that means you're not fucking brain dead. And, you know, we did something pretty decent on the title and the thumbnail. But if you don't subscribe and you just leave, then you are fucking dumb.
Are you okay?
No.
Yeah, you're clearly unhinged
No.
today. We're sorry. George doesn't mean it. He's just...
I had the flu that turned into pneumonia. I went,
Yeah.
basically, I did go a month sober. Unintentionally, because I was sick. Now we're back on it. I think my body fell apart because I wasn't drinking.
No, there is something to it. It's like you don't feel like yourself if you don't get liquor.
I was like, what is going on? And then
Yeah.
I had a drink and I'm like, it's like fucking, it's like Thanos when he got an Infinity
Yeah.
Stone. I was like, all right, let's fucking go.
That ass.
But no, today's, it's March. So it's what?
Women's History Month.
Yeah, praise
Okay.
the future is female. So naturally, I have to talk about a woman who got caught doing some shit. All right. Do you know the NYPD police officer that turned NYPD stripper?
What?
Yeah.
So this is not. I don't know if this one was NYPD, but there was a story about a female police officer sleeping with all the guys in her department.
So that was
something totally
different, right?
Oh, holy shit!
All right. So let me pull that up because I want to get your input on it because I was talking about, my wife and the in-laws and the women are like, who gives a shit? And I actually also agree, who gives a shit? But the story is NYPD officer, Melissa Mercados, cop, 7 years, right? Was caught, I guess, in a music video as a stripper, shaking her ass in a G-string. All right. So let's get the video up.
And she's a cop
For a music video, yeah.
Oh wait, are we going to get flagged for it? Okay, no, probably.
Nah, we good.
Wait,
but this is her, Melissa Mercado, in a music video. So she's been a cop for 7 years, and they found out she was just like out here shaking her ass in a G-string in a music video. So there's been obviously an uproar, right? Of people like, well, that's completely inappropriate.
Yeah.
You're a cop. You're supposed to hold some kind of image.
yeah. I guess.
I was thinking kind of crazy for the rapper to be like, hey, mommy, I know you a cop out here in these
That's
streets.
a fucking stripe for sure.
You know what I mean? You got an ass on you. How about we throw you in front of a camera while I spit some bars?
Crazy.
Right? I'm thinking that's how it went down.
Crazy.
That's not how it went down.
Okay.
Okay. Apparently, this cop of 7 years is part of an agency. She's been trying to get her shit off,
Okay. Like an acting?
as an acting gig.
Okay.
Yeah. And the people that did the music video just hired her from the agency, had no idea who she was, didn't know she was a cop at the time.
Okay.
Found out after the fact.
I'm sure they wouldn't have cared anyway.
They would not. If anything, I would have been like, hell yeah, bring
we'll
that
pay you
fucking
more.
cop over here.
They pay you more.
Shake ass
Yeah.
on the fucking
Right.
Music video.
Lil Wayne, you missed out because that would have been perfect for the Mrs. Officer video.
Right. Get a cop.
Right.
Let me see if I can get another video. I'm not going to play any of the music for copyright reasons. But this is a little bit of her just shaking that ass in the music video.
Wow.
And I heard a little bit of the music. It's horrible. She's probably the best part of the music video.
I don't think your wife's going to appreciate that.
That's cool. She probably don't really listen to this. So people are like, yo, kind of crazy for you to like, I guess, risk your career for a trash ass song. Like if you're going to do it, let me hear the lyrics first.
Right.
Let me hear what I'm about to shake my ass to before you put it out there. So I want to hear your input because again, people are like, yo, some people are saying she should lose her job. Other people are saying, fuck it. Let her do whatever she wants to do on the side. What do you think?
Well, first of all, I'm curious, is there like something in the police handbook that says you cannot be.
So as of right now,
there's an exposure or whatever.
There's no like statement from like the police department saying that what she did was wrong.
Right.
Now, what they are saying is that they've removed her from sex crime division. So she's not associated.
So she was like special victim.
SVU.
Oh my God. What a plot twist. Holy shit.
So they took her off of that.
Okay.
But that's it.
Wow. Well, I do know some police officers personally, and I can say like on social media, like they're pretty clean cut, or they have like aliases that they're using because
they got alternate accounts. And shit.
Yeah, because it's like they want to portray a certain image.
Yeah,
and with work, and they don't want to get conflate the two. They don't want to have their job looking at them like, yo, what are you actually posting about?
Yeah. It's like you being a realtor and having this podcast. Kind of want to keep them separate.
Well, I work for myself. That's the difference. Nobody's cutting my check, but I hear what you're saying. And that's so funny you did that. Like, I'm trying not to lean in. Anyway, I actually think that they did the right thing getting her off the special victims unit, because in a way, you're promoting like sexuality. And it seems kind of crazy when you think about it, because when you talk about like, the X videos industry, all that stuff, how they talk about how like people are trafficking victims and all of that stuff. Like you're kind of towing that gray line. I feel like she should have knew better. Like you had to know that was coming.
So here's the thing. I mean, in the modern age, I think though, right? Like OnlyFans is a thing. It's allowed. It's not like it's illegal.
Not in Trump's America. They're about to get rid of all of that shit.
Are they really?
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the Project 2025 stuff.
I haven't looked into it. But I'm, up to this point, I'm surprised it actually went as far as it did. Because there's been stories of teachers that have been caught having OnlyFans and then lose their jobs. Yeah. This is another situation that I talked to my wife about. She's like, who gives a shit? Like, let her have OnlyFans and be a teacher. I'm not really on the same side of the fence with her. If you about to be doing what you're doing on OnlyFans, probably best to not also come to work and work with kids. Yeah. I just don't know. Being that kind of Batman, like during the day, I'll show my cooch on the fucking.
Well, not all OnlyFans stuff is like.
Okay, what is she doing? Right. Baking on the motherfucker?
She might be.
She's shaking something, but it's not fucking dough.
If she got the cake, she might be baking. You never know.
There's another cake she's showing.
Oh, man. But that is probably a little different, because they don't want to take the chance of you corrupting the mind of the kid.
Yeah. The whole thing with the teacher, though, is funny to me, because I'm like, what parent found it? It had to be a dude.
Of course, it was a dad.
It was like, fucking.
Or actually,
holy shit, that's Mrs. Miguel.
Actually, nah, probably wasn't a dad, because why would he say anything?
He would have told. What happened was a wife caught the dad watching the shit and was like, is this our fucking kid's teacher? Blew it up.
You know how women are, bro. When they see like an attractive woman, they start doing their like little detective gadget shit. And they were like, hold on.
What do you do outside of work? You look too good to be a teacher.
Why are you wearing these tight ass skirts? Yeah. And they deep dive. And then they found out she was deep diving.
Oh shit. Someone was deep diving at her.
I couldn't help myself.
It works. But yeah, so back to the cop though. Because like I said, my wife and her mom was like, who cares? Let her do what she wants to do. I was on board with it too until I read the fucking sex crimes shit. I was like, that's like, I agree with you, where I'm like, so you've seen some shit and you know how that works, and you was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll be a stripper on your shit.
Because I mean, maybe a lot of people kind of get started like that, like, doing videos.
Of course, it's always like some nonchalant shit, right? That doesn't matter. We have like hella like big actors that did commercials and some random shit background in a music video. Yeah. So it happens. Yeah. But like, is she supposed to be like, well, I'm also a cop, so maybe I shouldn't do this? Like, she's trying to get her fucking shit out. She's trying to get out the fucking ghetto.
I mean, if we're gonna be all the way real. First of all, she's not in the ghetto if she's working for NYPD.
She is the ghetto.
New York is expensive as fuck, so maybe she's still in the ghetto. But if we're going to be all the way real, cops are doing wild shit every day. If they fire her over this, like, come on, like she needs to go and start pulling out the bags of coke that are missing from the crime scene's evidence.
Yeah. You know what? One crazy thing I seen in New York was last year. You know, the AMP, like Kai Cenat people, right?
Yeah.
So the one dude, Phantom, is Dominican. He went down to the Dominican Day Parade. And like he has his permit and his papers to be in the parade, and he has a Lamborghini Urus, right, modded out. For some reason, the cops took his shit at the parade. Like they was like, get out of the car. They took it to the impound, and then they was fucking taking pictures with it and shit.
Of course.
But they had no reason to take the car because he has the permits and the paperwork to be in the parade. It's his car. There was absolutely nothing wrong with it.
Right.
So they just took the shit and then started fucking posing with it and putting it online, like on their Instagram.
Wow.
Yeah. So he was like, all right, y'all want to do this shit? Like, I got lawyers. Like, you can't just take my shit and then pose with it and post it on your gram.
People are actually stupid.
Yeah.
And like real life stupidity.
And you would think, like, I guess the power of like the NYPD gets to your head, right? Where like I can fucking do whatever
and get away with it for sure.
Because the biggest cliche saying is that the NYPD is the biggest gang in New York. Like you're not about to do nothing to them. Like they get away with everything.
Yeah.
So that's probably the stripper was like, fuck it, what you gonna do? You gonna come after me? Like I'm NYPD.
She probably, let me not say that.
Yeah, say no, say
Nah,
it's Women's History Month. Go.
Nah, that's crazy. That's
You're
crazy.
okay. It's good.
There's no reason.
I'll
for me
bleep
to
it
say
out.
that.
I just want to hear it.
Do you know the amount of times I've asked you to remove some shit and it's not gotten removed?
I don't know.
Yeah. Fuck you. Nah, I just feel like, and this is no disrespect to her, like, you're not an unattractive person. If that's the route you want to take, you might as well lean all the way into it because to your point, it's 2025.
Yeah.
That shit will probably make you more money than working as a fucking cop.
Yeah.
Like
that is true. Like full send it. Like if you're like, fuck it, I'll do this stripper shit on a music video that I know is going to be out there. Why not just be like, fuck it, I'll do OnlyFans too or whatever. Like,
or if you're trying to be an actress, it can't really be that hard. Like I'm sorry.
I feel like it is.
No, if you're an attractive person,
probably yeah. If you look good, it's gonna be easier.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's got to be easier than you being a cop in NYPD.
You think she was like arrested people and was like, you know, they also got my headshot. If you know anybody that's like, of course.
SVU, she working with a lot of Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah. That's
Come
true.
on.
That'd be like you if you was a cop and also a realtor on the side.
Oh,
You'd be like, you're under arrest. This is a nice place. It's not your house anymore.
You're not going to make bail. You might want to put it up for sale.
You fucking slide your shit in their fucking pocket and be like, you get one call, make it me.
Hey, listen. You want to get out of here faster? Sign this contract. Hell yeah, you're right.
Bro, the cop / realtor. That
crazy
gotta
work.
be cleaning.
Crazy work.
Bro.
It should be a Netflix series.
Yeah. NYPD realtor.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so I just wanted to bring that up, talk about it. Because when I heard this, I thought it was kind of crazy.
That is actually wild. How long ago was that?
This was the music video came out last week.
Did it?
So this is
really?
recent. Yeah.
I actually have not heard anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
If anything, I'm ready to see more cops in music videos. Let's see more ass shaking, right?
What?
Just make it better music. Honestly, I think what needs to happen is the police department needs to release a diss track on the streets. Start beefing, you know, like me, Kendrick, Drake style. Y'all, you know what I mean? The way that gang.
With who though?
Just pick a gang.
Do you want cops to beef with gang?
Heavy duty gang.
Oh my God.
Beef with somebody in an actual gang in New York.
Bro, gangs don't want that smoke.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, that's not even a fair fight.
If NYPD dropped a diss track on like a big gang and you're talking about something, you know what I mean? Y'all don't got the balls to come over here and come after me, right? Or us, this, and that. Just talking shit, heavy shit.
It would have to be equal playing field. It would have to be NYPD, SVU versus Miami Vice or something.
Like, it has to be. It has to be unbalanced.
Yeah, it's no way because first of all, cops at the end of the day are real people, as we just saw.
Yeah.
So you play that shit if you want to. Them gang dudes be pulling up at your house, setting your kids on fire. Nobody
dropped you dropped the mixtape.
So you gonna turn New York into the real Gotham at that point.
I'm gonna talk about Dominican Republic. My wife's from there. I vacationed there a couple times. There's apparently been a resort in Dominican Republic called the Rio Resort, RIU, that has just been in shambles the last week, over this past weekend.
It's from a disaster or something?
No power for over 24 hours.
Sounds about right.
People have they're complaining that there's no food, that their rooms are hot as shit. You can't charge their phones. Okay. Nothing, right? So there's some videos. Is a resort. There's no water. Yeah. This is a resort in Dominican Republic.
I'm not going to hold you. I learned when I went to DR that the power going out that's a Dominican experience.
Yeah. You going over there to vacation, but you also about to get that DR experience.
Nah, that's funny as shit.
No water. They're giving them water bottles.
This morning there was no water and now there's no power. It's dark. We can't see anything in our room. And this is dangerous. This is dangerous. They said the other side works, but just this side. The hallway. This is the resort with no power. Like in a dark dungeon. Terrifying.
Damn.
It really is a fire hazard. AC has been stuck at 31 degrees Celsius.
I don't know.
And Fahrenheit is 87 degrees.
Oh, I'm done.
Our whole stay doesn't even work.
So there's a bunch of videos like that of people just,
I'm dying
on the struggle bus.
I'm dying to know
how much they paid.
I'm dying to know what the rate is, number one, and also, what people are saying about the resort as a whole.
So in the comment section, it's a mixed bag. I'm seeing people like, I was there last week. I was there 2 months ago. It was great. Had a great experience. No problems. This shit happens sometimes.
Yeah.
And then you got other people that was like, same shit happened when I was there. Horrible resort. Do not go there. Okay.
Is this Republica?
Yeah.
This shit has 4.1 stars on Expedia.
People like it. They got that true Dominican experience.
What if it's thieves and kidnappers?
So it's funny you say that.
Hitting the 5 stars on the shit. This is an amazing place. Come visit. And just kidnapping the shit out of them in the dark.
On May 6th, a Pittsburgh student mysteriously vanishes in Dominican Republic, and it was at the Rio Resort. So they don't know where she is. She literally just disappeared there. So there's a giant search going on.
Holy shit.
March 6th, 4:50 a.m. at the Rio Republica Resort. She has not been seen or heard from since traveling there with 5 other university students.
Was that this year?
It was March 6th of 2025. So this was what?
That's
Friday,
awful.
Thursday?
Yeah.
So it's crazy you say that, it's probably kidnappers, because now this girl's up and gone and nobody knows where the fuck she is.
Bro, what I want people to understand, all the shit that we have in this world, it's just it's a mirage. People think we're safe. People think everything's under control. We have a bunch of idiots in our government. We have a bunch of idiots in our police departments. And these people are regular people. They just going around doing shit.
But what I will say is what happens here is people from America that, you might say that there's idiots, and there are idiots. There's always idiots in positions of power, but there's still a lot of rules and regulations and shit, right? What happens is they go to Dominican Republic, where that shit is the fucking Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
And they think that they're back in America. They're not thinking. They're not doing shit. And they're talking to anybody. They're on vacation. They're being funny. They're being crazy, right? Oh, yeah, I'll go with you over here. Yeah, let's experience that. And then they're fucking gone.
That's what I'm saying. My homeboy, when we visited last year, my homeboy, for whatever reason, decided he wanted to smoke weed. That shit is not acceptable.
And who is he getting it from? Somebody he don't know in the fucking...
Bro, but... he's smoking outside, and dead ass, all I see is him haul assing up the street 5 minutes later, getting chased by the cops. Because it's not illegal.
And over there, they're not playing. You're not about to get put in a nice cell. They're going to fucking kick your ass on the way there. You get thrown in a fucking mud hut where you're like, yo, can I make a phone call? They're going to laugh at you.
Phone call?
Right.
Stupid.
They're going to fucking throw you nasty food and be like, eat it or don't eat it. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
They don't care.
Nah, they don't. And what's funny is I think he first I'm calling my homeboy. I had met him through somebody else, but what's funny is he had gotten married to some girl to get his papers to be a U.S. citizen.
The dude,
yeah. So if he had gotten locked up, it would have been
a mess,
awful situation.
And you're doing that just to smoke some probably stepped on fucking shitty weed, just because you somewhere that's a vacation spot.
Trash. I hear all the time like these stories of dudes going missing or getting murdered because they're like passport bros or whatever. Like, especially if you're traveling somewhere, you don't speak the language. I don't mean just like Spanish. Like, you don't speak the language of like growing up in impoverished neighborhoods or
right.
Or people
like
who
you can't communicate on a different level.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you don't read body language. You don't know when you're actually getting fleeced.
Yep.
Like, you think every girl that walks up to you is just in love with you. Nah, she's about to set you up.
Yep.
That shit happens
all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to share that too, because that's just fucking crazy. It's one thing for the fucking resort to be like, yeah, we lost power. You know, this is what it is.
No, we lost people.
Well, you lost people. Yeah, that's a different fucking thing.
That's crazy.
So,
and in this video, I don't know if you're going to post it or not, but like, if for people listening who can't see it, it's pitch black.
Yeah.
Like, you literally could have anything done to you.
Like, you would disappear if you walked in that hallway.
Would I?
Mm-hmm. It was that dark.
Oh, okay. It's so dark that me being light skinned is not even going to matter.
It wasn't a color thing. I was just saying I would disappear. I was just saying we would disappear.
That's not what you were saying. Stupid. Nah, man. I my heart goes out to the missing student because, like,
yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. You were going on vacation just to like enjoy yourself, and that happened. Like, I'm pretty sure like she was just having a regular good old time, not looking for nothing crazy. But
hey, this is my message to people. Travel smart. Like, I know you want to go and have fun and you want to fucking experience shit. Just be fucking smart about it.
Yeah.
Don't just be like, yo, who gives a fuck? I'm on vacation. I don't know these guys, but they said that they're going to take me to a fucking club and have fun. Why would you go to that?
When y'all go to DR, do y'all stay at like a resort or do you stay with? Okay.
Yeah. Because like it's a different part of Dominican Republic that my wife is from.
Okay.
Right. So like that's Punta Cana that we go to. They're from who gives a fuck other spot of Dominican Republic. So she's like, and she knows.
Yeah.
Like, even though she's Dominican, she's also American. So the moment that we walk out, they're going to be like, yo, look at these fucking Americans. Let's see what the fuck we can do. How do we rob them? How do we take advantage of the situation?
How do we get them to buy $15,000 worth
crypto?
of shit? Dominican crypto coin? Bro, I would cook you.
The poppy coin.
I would cook you if you ever came home to some. Yeah, bro. What do you think about this event? Like, George, what?
I saved a good chunk of money. I think I'm gonna put it in the poppy coin. It's
gonna be the crypto coin, or they're gonna get you with the timeshare. One of the two.
They be trying you with that timeshare. They be trying you with the timeshare.
Oh my god! Me and Abby literally snapped on this dude one time.
You did too? I did once too,
bro.
So like we got there. My bad.
Sorry.
So we got there, and they're like, "Yo, we're giving away free shit."
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
I was like, oh, bet. So we went over there. They was like, here you go. And then it was like, we got some other shit. And I'm like, okay. And then they sat us down and then they start fucking going through it. And I'm like,
a whole spiel.
Yeah. And we were there for like 30 minutes at that time. I'm like, yo, are we done here? And they're like, yeah, well, we still got, I'm like, I'm on vacation. I got shit. Like, I want to go do shit.
Right.
And then I was like, and they was like, you want to go? I was like, yes, but give me the shit you said you was going to give me. And it was just like a shitty hat and some fucking and a towel.
It's not even worth it.
No.
Nah, but I will say when we went to Mexico, I think it was Cancun actually. Yeah. So we get there. First of all, the resort is beautiful. It's my second time there, but I was proposing. And so like they upgraded our room free of charge.
Nice.
So I'm feeling good. I'm like, oh, everybody's so nice, blah, blah, blah. And then like the timeshare folks or whatever is offering us like a free massage and some other shit. So I'm like, okay. Like let's wait, let's hear, because I'm in sales, so I know there's an ask behind it.
Yeah.
So we go, we sit down, and the guy is just like wild aggressive. And Abby's like, yo, like, what is happening?
I know Abby wasn't playing about that shit.
Hell no. You know, she Nigerian. She don't do the haggle shit. She will haggle. She not getting haggled.
Right.
So I'm just like, I'm irked as all hell. I'm ready to go. But like, even after he left, his like manager came over and was like, oh, I'm so sorry about this guy, you know.
It continues the pitch.
Bro, but like try to do the good cop, bad cop. I'm like, bro, I'm done. Like I literally paid my money to be here. I don't need the free shit. I wanted it, but I don't need it. So like, let's end this here. Mm-hmm. Bro, it was wild.
Yep. And they'd be like, I remember the dude was like, you guys like coming here, right? I'm like, uh-huh. It was like, but it's expensive, you know, like, what is like your first time here? And actually, it was actually like before the kids, we would go regularly to Dominican Republic. And that was like our third time at the resort. And I remember that weekend was just like, oh, fuck it. Let's just go to Dominican Republic. Like there was a nice sale going, flex, huh? Fucking go. Okay. Right. And I remember like my wife, she was like, we don't need this. If we want to come, we're going to come. Like, and he goes, well, you know, how much did you spend? She was like, this shit was on sale. This shit was cheap to come here.
Right. It's like, it's nothing.
We don't need this.
Ass,
I was like, yeah, let's go back to the fucking swim up bar. I don't know what we're doing here.
How is timeshares? How is that even legal?
I don't like. My parents got caught on that.
It literally doesn't make any sense.
We went to Florida when I was in the 5th grade. And I don't know the whole story because I was, again, in the 5th grade. I never actually asked them about it. But they got my dad. Whatever they said, my dad was like, yes, we get to go on vacation whenever we want to this place. We just got to pay this fee and we can just go.
No.
Cool. He signed all the paperwork. It was like $1,200 a month or some shit.
Oh my God.
We never went once.
Oh my God.
And then I remember them having to fight uphill to get it canceled.
Yeah.
It was like a fucking thing.
Yeah.
They threatened to get lawyers involved. Yeah. It was like crazy.
Yeah, because then it's like, even after you do all that, there's stipulations around when you can go, where you can stay. Like they sell you this bullshit and it's not real. Wow.
So if you're a part of the timeshare situation, get fucked. Go fuck yourself.
Part of me kind of hurts because I know it's like realtors that are doing it.
You're like, I get the hustle. Like, I get where you're coming from.
That commission probably nice. That commission probably nice.
It is probably
probably getting half of that shit every month.
But look, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I know we've been sticking to the theme of like history lessons. YouTube has been sincerely fucking us in the last 4 episodes.
No condom, no lube.
Which is weird because we did 3 videos sticking to the same topic and YouTube was like, cool, we'll fuck with this. Here y'all go. And then we was like, nice. And then we stuck with it. And YouTube said, fuck y'all. And just fucking pulled the rug out from under us. So we kind of just went back to our regular shit where we just talk about some shit going on, chit chat.
I'll have to say you've been very raw today. I hope that the audience can appreciate that.
I've been really contained.
Yeah, you have.
For like a month and a half.
You have.
I was
You've
like,
done well.
We've been doing the fucking history stuff. I've been sticking with it. Yeah. And I'm like, let me just be a part of the conversation. Like, on my way in, I said, fuck the noise. I'm about to just do me. I don't know what's going to come from it, but I'm just going to this is me. I'm putting it out there.
You know what? We're going to have to clip this episode up, put some stuff on social media. If you don't follow us already, be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok. There's a Facebook page that I created that I don't post shit on.
He has not posted a single.
I have to be more consistent with that. My apologies, but it's hard when you're carrying an entire channel by your fucking self.
And building a real estate empire.
Yeah, correct. Exactly.
All right. Thank y'all. Catch y'all next week.
Peace.